you're coming to Bangkok and you're not quite sure what area to stay in, I got you. In this video, I'm gonna show you guys some of the best areas to stay in and explain why I like them. So let's get right into it. Bangkok is a huge city, and choosing what area to stay in really comes down to your budget, the length of stay, and what kind of experience you want to get out of your trip. There's endless of areas you could stay in. So in this video, I'm gonna break down some areas that I find great, especially if you're new to Bangkok, starting off with Sukhumvit. Sukhumvit is what you would consider to be the downtown area of Bangkok, and the name comes from the main road that runs through the city, and it's one of the main hubs for shopping, dining and nightlife. This is the most popular neighborhood and district for international tourists, so English is widely spoken here, so you don't have to worry about any language barriers. My favorite thing about the Sukhumvit area is the fact that it has great transportation options, both through the SkyTrain and the metro system, which makes it really easy to travel the downtown area of Bangkok, but also to make your way to other parts of the city as well. One of my favorite places here in Sukhumvit is Asok. This is pretty much as central as you can get here in Bangkok, hence why it's such a great area to stay in, because it's pretty much close to everything. Here we have great options for food, shopping and nightlife, as well as the intersection between the SkyTrain and the metro system, so you can't really go wrong with this area. Right, so I'm here at the Terminal 21 shopping mall, which is honestly a very unique mall because each floor in here is themed after like different cities around the world. So you have like Tokyo, Istanbul, you have like Rome, and the thing is like all the restaurants within each floor reflects like the food culture of those cities. So other than shopping, you're pretty spoiled for food choices in here. This looks really fresh, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's dive in. Asok is also located right next to the Nana station, which is home to some of the major nightclubs in the city. So if nightlife is your thing, well, this might be the right place for you. Some of the most popular clubs in the Nana area are Sugar Nightclub, Bobo Club Bangkok, Levels Club and Terrence, and Insanity Nightclub. Sugar Nightclub is what is shown on screen right now. It's a rap and hip-hop club and one of my personal favorites. Bobo is another hip-hop club and a great alternative to Sugar. Levels, on the other hand, is a European-style R&B and EDM club. And lastly, we have Insanity, which is an EDM club as well. That was one of my go-to spots back in the days. This club is temporarily closed, but it looks like they will reopen again soon. What all of these clubs have in common is that they are very foreigner friendly, and the split of people is like 50-50 between foreigners and locals. Throughout pretty much all of Bangkok, you have these side streets which are known as soi. So even though Sukhumvit, like the area, is pretty commercialized, as long as you venture out on these side streets, you can definitely get more of the local touch as well. Here you can find a lot of street food vendors, cheap massage parlors, and pretty much everything else you can think of. So you can definitely get more of the local touch as well here in Sukhumvit. A 4-star hotel in Sukhumvit during the high season will set you back anywhere from 30 to 60 bucks a night on average, just to give you an idea of what you can expect. However, this is not gonna be a video where I'll make a list with a bunch of accommodation options, because the prices will always vary depending on when you travel here, and you'll find the best deals online regardless. So what I would suggest is just to go to your preferred booking site and find something that suits you and your needs. Sukhumvit has always been like my go-to area here in Bangkok, and it's definitely the area I spent the most amount of time in as well. The only downside I can find with this area is, the traffic, as you can see, but on the other hand, you'll always have like easy access to the SkyTrain and sometimes even the metro, which kind of makes up for it. If you come to Bangkok mainly for shopping, I could recommend the Siam area. Siam is home to some of the most famous shopping malls here in Thailand, and you could easily walk from like one shopping mall to the next. So Siam is located right next to the Sukhumvit area, so same thing here really, we have great transportation options with like the SkyTrain and the metro system. So if you're more into like shopping than nightlife, well, Siam might be the right place for you. Right guys, so this is a Siam Paragon. It's definitely one of the most famous shopping malls in honestly all of Thailand. Here you can find pretty much everything you can think of, many like luxury brands and things like that. So let's have a walk around. As mentioned, Siam Paragon definitely offers more high-end shopping, but their food court on the other hand have something for every budget, and I will show you in just a moment. But first, let's go over some other shopping malls in the area. Right next to Siam Paragon, you'll find Central World, which is the 9th largest shopping complex in the world. Home to the largest H&M store in Southeast Asia, Thailand's first Uniqlo store, as well as Thailand's second Apple store, this mall has something for everyone. They also have the largest outdoor activity square in downtown Bangkok, which covers an area of 8,000 square meters. So if you're here during New Year's, expect to see some huge crowds. If you're more into budget shopping, you'll find the MBK Center in the area as well. In this 8-story shopping mall, you'll find more than 2,000 shops with a huge selection of everything from clothes to electronics. There's a cinema in there, you can play arcade games, and there's even a Don Quixote store in there, which is a Japanese discount store chain that some of you guys might be familiar with. To quickly touch on the accommodation side of things here in Siam, you're looking at roughly the same prices as in Sukhumvit, so again, 30 to 60 bucks a night on average during the high season. Anyways, back to the food court. Alright, so this is a Siam food court, and here you can find pretty much everything, you know, in every budget, so we're just gonna go ahead and eat something. Alright guys, so maybe not the most authentic Thai meal ever, but I was craving some American fast food, so let's enjoy this meal. The biggest downside with Siam is, again, just like Sukhumvit, the traffic, but thank God for the SkyTrain ride. If you're having a hard time deciding between these two areas, at the end of the day, they're like neighboring areas, and it's really easy to travel in between them, so you'll be good, like regardless of where you decide to stay. The last area I want to show you guys is definitely a wild card, and more for the younger travelers out there. The Banglamphu area, which is home to the infamous Khao Road. Khao Road is the world's biggest backpacker street. During the days, it's just an ordinary street with some shops, restaurants and street food vendors here and there. But during the night, this place truly comes to life and creates a vibrant nightlife scene with people from all across the globe who comes to party together. Aside from being a great party spot, Khao Road offers very affordable accommodation options. So if you're a young traveler, you're coming here for your first time and you want to meet other young, like-minded people, well, this might be the right place for you. If you want to stay around this area, I assume you're a budget traveler, and if you go on Hostel World, you can find accommodations here for as low as 5 bucks a night. If you instead want to stay in a hotel around here, it won't be as cheap of course, but it's still more affordable than staying in the Sukhumvit or Siam area. Some people will say that Khao Road is not the real Thailand, and I guess I can agree to some extent, but in this area as a whole, you can definitely get the local vibe as well. Just a few hundred meters walk away from Khao Road, you'll find the Chao Phraya River, and the vibe around here is definitely different, you know. You also have lots of temples in and around this area if you're into that, as well as pretty decent food options. I think the biggest downside with staying here at Khao Road is the fact that it's so far off the main areas of Bangkok, and even though taxis are very affordable here in Thailand, the traffic really ruins that experience, right? It'll take you a lot of time to traveling to downtown Bangkok, right? So I would say Khao Road is best for the travelers who plan to stay here in Bangkok, maybe for a couple of nights before you travel south to the islands. But if you're planning on actually staying here in the city for a while, then I would suggest either Sukhumvit or Siam. Anyways, that's all I had for you guys today. If you've been to Bangkok before, let me know what area you like the most. And if you plan on visiting, let me know where you want to go. And with that said, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.